comedian, very funny gentleman. Give it up for Stephen Reilly.
Yeah, you guys are mine for the next 30 minutes. How you guys like that?
Hey! I'm here.
Thanks, Grandma. Well, Kentucky sucks. It's like they spend all their time and energy trying to settle Louisville. It's like they forgot to colonize everywhere else. And everywhere else looks like serial killer country. All right. I remember I was driving through the state and I went past this S exit with only two places, a Marathon gas station and a sex store. And I could not believe my eyes. Who still uses a Marathon gas station as the face of their exit? That is the best way to say this is a universal city for crackheads. I sooner trust a guy with a hatchet and a gas container can on the side of the road than go to a marathon. Thank you, Tommy. But it's true, they did have a sex store and they put it on an attraction sign. That is $500 worth of taxpayer money that they all agreed upon. You know why? Because sex sells. And I don't blame them, because that is a perfect place to stop at when you're on the way to Grandma's house. You can stop in, you can look at all the goodies like strap-ons and dildos, and clamps for big nipples. Anal beads are bumpy that come in bright purple. Big furry pup plugs, along with cock rings, because these are a few of my favorite things. And then you can put the anal beads in your butt on the way to Grandma's house, pull them out when you get there, and just give it to your grandma's dog as a chew toy. 2 for 1. I am confused about Kentucky because I am extremely disappointed because sometimes I forget what the capital is. Because sometimes you think it's Louisville, but it's not. Louisville, it's like LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. That city is carrying the state. That is why it's on the Ohio River. It wants to get out as soon as possible. You know what the capital is, though? Lexington, Kentucky. It is the most forgettable state capital in the entire country. You know how I know that? Because it's actually Frankfurt. None of you assholes sat there nodding and agreed with me. And thank you for proving my point. I don't know what the deal with Frankfurt is. I don't know why they even chose Frankfurt as their capital. Because it's the 4th biggest city behind Louisville, Lexington, and of all cities, Bowling Green, which sounds like a name after a horse. There is, the Kentucky Derby's not there. The Mammoth Cave's not even close to there. It's known for Kentucky blue grass, which I don't understand why, because grass is supposed to be green. Okay. Bye guys, thank you guys for coming. Alright. There is no sex stores in Frankfurt, I just don't get it. That's all. It's a most disappointing state and a very disappointing city. Okay guys, I shit upon Kentucky way too much. I went to St. Louis about a month ago, and for about a week, and I remember I was in my hotel room. I had a good view of downtown. I swear to God, I got stabbed just by looking outside my hotel window. And I don't understand. I thought St. Louis was a top-tier city, and I don't think it is. I thought it was up there with New York and Chicago. I don't think it is. I told my brother this about a month ago after I came home. And he said, well, it's on the Mississippi River. It was a port back in the 1800s. So yeah, it was popular. But I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, it's not the 1800s. There are no steamboats. Huckleberry Finn's not going down the Mississippi River with his black companion Joe. Alright, the only thing I wish it was the 1800s, but if John Wilkes Booth to shoot me in the back of the head, so I don't have to deal with this city anymore. Thank you again, Tommy. Once again, my name is Stephen Reilly. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys. The Pacers won tonight against the Cavs. Sorry. I saw your coat. Man, I wish Griffin was here because I went to college at Ball State. I don't know if you guys have know this, but that's in a city northeast of Indianapolis called Muncie, Indiana. If you guys If you guys have not been to Muncie, how do I best describe it? Well, right outside the city, there's an attraction sign. So already, serial killer country. And what did Muncie decide to put on that attraction sign? It's Muncie Mall. And I swear to God, I have been to that mall. All right, let me put it this way. There is, on the south side of the city, there is a Walmart. And inside that Walmart is a restroom. And inside that restroom was a meth lab. And that meth lab is more worthy enough to be on that attraction sign. I've been to that mall. There's no food court. And the only thing that's worth a damn is at JCPenney's. And as for JCPenney's standards are concerned, it might as well be a downgraded meth lab. Yeah, I went to Ball State, that is true. And when I was there, the president was Joanne Gora. I don't know if you guys remember her commercials when she was the president. It always ended with Ball State, education redefined. And you bet your damn ass we made fun of that. Oh, the projector's not working during class? Ball State, technology redefined. You find bloody anal beads in the middle of campus? Ball State, sexual encounters redefined. You take those anal beads back to your dorm room? Stephen Reilly, creepiness redefined. Yeah, I really enjoyed my last 2 years at Ball State because I lived off campus, even though it was a mile away, which it was no big deal to me because I took a walking class as my personal fitness credit. Yeah, I know, walking class, laziness, redefined. But you know, I'm here to flex, man. I got to walk a mile in 12 minutes. So I'm pretty much the Usain Bolt of walking, all right? So when I was living off campus, you know, the gas station that was right next to my house started serving food. Serving food like fried chicken, corn dogs, hamburgers, fries, nachos, and what they call cheese. And my personal favorite, pizza. No matter if it was fresh or that stale cheese that got stale on top, it was still delicious. And they had a deal at this gas station. 2 slices of pizza and a 32-ounce drink for $2.50. And with a deal like that, this gas station definitely deserves to be on that attraction sign right next to that meth lab. All right? I mean, the pizza was delicious. Got me diarrhea. But worth it. Yeah, I didn't take a shit at my house for over a month when I first lived there. And so every time I had to take a shit, I had to walk to campus. I know you guys are wondering, Stephen, why does this go to the gas station that's right next door? Well, that's because I don't shit where I eat. I mean, the bathroom's right behind where they serve the food. I don't want to contaminate the food supply, all right? And on my way to campus, there was a church there, which I went to use the restroom every now and then, but then I got banned because I went into the wrong room because they don't label their rooms properly. And that's how I pooped in the confessional. That's the story. Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. I have murdered this confessional. If you guys are wondering why I didn't take a shit, why I wasn't comfortable doing it at my own house, it's because I was in a particular living arrangement, not something I thought I would live in. I lived with 5 girls because apparently I'm quote unquote harmless. I don't know about you guys, but harmless kind of felt like an insult to me, like they were telling me that I have a sexual magnetism as a rock. But they were great, you know. I think so. I spend in my room 100% of the time, so I have no idea if they were. However, when I did meet them, though, man, I joked around a lot with them. Like, I joked that our house was kind of like a brothel, and I was their pimp. Thank you. And they did not laugh at that at all. But to be fair, though, I did charge their boyfriends $10 to enter the house. I mean, if they're going to use the bills, they might as well contribute, so. I don't know why they were complaining, though, because I believe that brothel could also be on that attraction sign right next to that gas station in Meth Lab. That's why I call the Holy Trinity. Oh my goodness, where am I at? Oh great, 11 minutes.